Hey there, guys. Well, tonight I'm smoking um, a pipe that you haven't seen from me before. It's a Dr. Grabow, gifted to me by an acquaintance by the name of Noah from the Seattle Pipe Club. Very generous of him. It's my first Grabow, first saddle bit as well. And I'm not a clencher, but this saddle bit just begs to be clenched. And so far, I'm loving it. It smokes wonderfully. Um, took the stinger out, and that opened up the draw pretty good. Yeah, I'm loving it. In it, I'm smoking one of three blends that I wanted to show you guys this evening. It is called Rick's Lumberyard, sent to me by Pie and Coffee. Not only was it sent to me by Pie and Coffee, it was mixed by him on Pipes and Cigars, My Own Blend. And if I recall correctly, he's told me a few times, it's Red Virginia, Brights, some Latakia, and a dash of Perique. And then he added some espresso to it, some actual espresso to it, before he put it in the press for a couple weeks, 2 or 3 weeks, I think. And this stuff is delicious. It's fabulous. I'm going to try my best to recreate this blend. It is wonderful. I just wish you guys could try it, but it's a one of a kind. And that brings me to another blend that I received called Sea Duck. Actually, this is Sea Duck 2, because it was his second attempt, from Alec, Mr. Eastern Grey, which, by the way, I haven't really heard or seen much from him lately. I know he started a new channel about tying flies and whatnot, and most of his pipe videos have come down, and I haven't seen or heard from him in quite a few weeks. So if any of you have heard something from Alec, please let me know. I hope he's doing alright. And anyways, before he disappeared, he sent me some Sea Duck. And as you can see, it's almost empty, because it's another fabulous blend from one of our own. Virginia's, Orientals, and Sambuca, I think. And it's delicious. I reach for it very often, and I'm going to be very sad when I finally run out of this jar. I went through it pretty quick, and once I realized I was down to my last few smokes, I've been savoring it and trying to smoke it sparingly. Another custom blend would be my own, that I smoke when I sit here in this spot and do my Monday meditation videos. It's called Super Cake 1. It's called Super Cake not because it's super fantastic or anything, pretty much because it's a super blend of at least 7 other blends, sort of my leftovers jar and stuff I didn't really like, and a couple 2 other aromatics that I added in there to hopefully smoothen it out. And I tried it one day, enjoyed it, decided, alright, now's the time, so I put it in the press for 2 weeks, and so there comes the cake, Super Cake, and number 1 because it was my first try at it. So Super Cake number 1, and I'm pleasantly surprised. It's not great. I would rate it number 3 out of these 3 blends, but you know, it wasn't bad for my first try, and really not trying very hard, just throwing stuff together. I was pretty impressed. It's a little sweeter than I would have liked, but that's how it goes, I guess. I guess I said all that without saying the reason why I showed you those blends. The reason is because Woody76 asked a few questions for as part of his 100 sub appreciation giveaway, and I wanted to take part in it and show my support for Woody and for his channel. And yeah, so Woody, fabulous job. Thank you very much for your friendship, and keep on trucking, brother. You'll get more as they are deserved, and not just more subscribers, but more friendships and more brothers. So thank you for being a part of this community. Thank you for helping me out and being a friend to me. And you asked what two blends that we mix together if we do. And so my super cake is, I don't even know. I can't even remember all the blends I put in there. Many blends. But I did do another blend a long time ago, and it was, I want to say, Planta Años 2012 blend, or maybe 2013. It's the blueberry, the one that tastes like blueberry. I think it's bilberberry, but just like a straight Cavendish with a strong blueberry topping. And it's sort of one of those gunky aromatics. Didn't burn particularly well, kind of bit a little bit. It was gunky, but I loved the blueberry taste, which is really why I bought it. I bought it thinking that I would just sprinkle it in with other blends, and that's pretty much what I ended up doing. I took that blueberry tobacco and I added it to McBaron's plum cake, and that turned out to be a fabulous smoke. Now, I love McBaron's plum cake, but that combination with a little bit of blueberry tossed in there as well really made the blend pop for me. I really enjoyed that smoke. It was almost like a holiday blend, like a Christmas blend. It was very sort of warm and festive. You know that McBaron's plum cake has got that, what does it have, like a rum in there? So you added the blueberries, and it almost turned into like a brandy, right? Like a blueberry brandy, and it did remind me of Christmas. And I sent some to Pipe Smoker Wales, Dan, and if I remember correctly, I think it reminded him of the holidays as well. And then, if I was to make my own blend, and thanks a lot to you, Woody, I'm pretty sure I will. In my next order, or come springtime, I'm going to get quite a few blending components and start experimenting. I love that sort of thing. To experiment, to create your own. It adds a whole nother level of enjoyment to it all for me. So I think I will do, well, there's quite a few things I'd like to try, but it will be probably a predominantly Virginia Perique blend with probably a little bit of Cavendish and some Latakia. If we were going ounces, I'd probably do like 5 ounces of Virginias. Just go say straight 5 ounces red Virginia, an ounce of Perique, an ounce of Latakia, an ounce of Cavendish. I think that would do it, something like that. And then I would press it, and I might add, do some experiments with what I add to the blend as far as the topping goes. I like putting the espresso in there. I think the coffee adds a great flavor and sort of a, actually even sort of like a saltiness to the blend. Anyways, yeah, I'd probably start with something like that. But in general, just to experiment, and I'm actually really looking forward to that. I've enjoyed watching your guys' responses to Woody's call for a VR. Yeah.